Hey, today I'm expressing. I have two new fragrances out. I don't know if anyone knows. I am a perfumist. Perfumist. I create perfume. That's what I do. That's what I love doing. So I'm a perfumist. So I'm actually creating inspired scents right now. So if you want to inbox me, get in there and get contact with me and let me make you some scents, make you some fragrances. Yeah, give me a shot at the title. I'm the perfumist in town. So, but today, we're gonna talk about managing our emotions, fam, and not taking so much stuff personal. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at everything. You know what I'm saying? If something come your way and it's bothersome to you, you got to be able to manage your emotions to the point where you won't start to feel sick on the inside. Because, see, when a situation occurs, and then after that situation done occurred and you constantly think about it, you got to be realistic with yourself and be like, hey, I'm dwelling in the past. Because if a situation occurs and all you doing is dwelling in the negative of that situation, that's dwelling in the past. You can't get nothing done when you dwelling in the past, man. Do you know when you dwelling in the past, when you thinking about something that's done already happened, it's kind of like spilling milk. If you spill a glass of milk, right? After you spill that glass of milk, if you constantly look at the milk, talk about how you accidentally spilt the milk, and you do this for hours and hours, you know that milk gonna spoil, right? And once that milk spoils, it's gonna start to stink. And it's just like you, when you dwelling in the past, thinking about some past tense shit that is not gonna do nothing for you, it starts to spoil. And once it starts to spoil, your whole, it messes your whole day up. You can't get nothing done. You can't get nothing done, fam, when you thinking in the past. I'm serious. The only time you can get something done is when you thinking in the future. I mean, when you thinking in the present moment. You see, when you thinking in the past, it brings on anxiety. Y'all know what anxiety is, right? That's what happens. Because you're thinking about something that's done already happened. And you get, I don't know if you know what anxiety feel like, but it's a feeling that's hard to explain, but it's traumaful to you. Anxiety causes high blood pressure. Anxiety causes strokes. Anxiety causes thinning of the veins. Anxiety is a killer, for real. And the long as you dwell in the past, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get anxiety. Now, if you dwell in the future, what's gonna happen when you dwell in the future? Fear. Yeah, because you're thinking about some shit that ain't even happened yet. You're thinking about some shit that ain't happened yet, and it's constantly on your mind. Oh, when that day happened. Oh, when your mind is in the future, it brings on fear. When your mind is in the past, it brings on anxiety. Where do your mind have to be? In the present moment, getting your goals accomplished. See, fam, that's why it's so important for you to really realize that, hey, I got to manage my emotions, man. I can't get mad over some shit that ain't sitting with me well. You know, if it ain't doing nothing for you, what you get mad about it? For real. There's a lot of things that you don't need to be taken personal. You know, you see somebody over there and you don't like what they got on, and just because you don't like what they got on, you mad? You interrupting your peace because you looking over there at somebody that you don't know, but yet and still you still judging them on how they what they got on, and it's rubbing you the wrong way. Yeah, that's the only person that's affecting is you. It's certain things you can't take personal, fam. A lot of times you can't take personal what people say bad about you. Man, let somebody talk bad about you. So what? Like, for real. Somebody talking bad about you, fam, and you feeling some type of way for hours and hours because somebody done said something bad about you. And the person that done said something bad about you don't even know you. And that ruffles your feathers. Nah, you got to manage your emotions and not take things personal. There's a lot of stuff that you don't need to be taken personal. For real. And that's one of what people say bad about you. You should care less what somebody say bad about you. You should be getting your goals accomplished. You don't give a damn about what somebody done said bad about. Like, bad about me, so what? Like, listen, you got a birth date and a death date and a dash in between. And just because somebody done said something bad about you, you gonna let that affect you? No, you can't. No. It's certain things you don't need to let affect you. And somebody talking bad about you, so what? They ain't paying a bill in your house. For real. And you worried about because somebody talking bad about you? They lying on me, so what that they lying on you? Whoever they lying to, if they believe the lie, both of y'all stay over there. Don't come over here by me. That's how you do it. That's how you handle a lot of stuff. Stay your ass over there. Leave me alone. You know? That's how you handle things. That's why you don't take nothing personal. You find out somebody talking bad about you behind your back or whatever, it is easy for you to clip, cut their ass off. And I ain't saying being mean. I'm just saying, hey, show no emotions. I told you. Hey, listen, you can mess over me one time, but you ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get the same me twice. For real, you are not gonna get the same me twice. If you done messed over me, yeah, I forgive you. Yes, I do. I forgive you. But you ain't gonna get that same me twice. Nah. The second me comes with no emotions. For real. It comes with no. If you done messed over me in a way where I don't fool with you no more, the next time I fool with you, no emotions. None. It's either hi, bye, no holding no conversation with you, none of that. Yeah. You gonna know out the gate that I don't fool with you. You gonna know out the gate I don't fool with you. Why I don't fool with you? Because you messed over me. And me not fooling with you is protecting my peace. And I protect my peace at all costs. I don't give a damn what that look like. Because see, you gotta understand, I ain't finna be walking around here on an emotional roller coaster ride because you gotta. See, a lot of times it be like this. Somebody will mess over you. They'll mess you over. And then after you check them because they mess you over, they get mad at you. What? How you mad at me? And you done wrong to me. I didn't do nothing but check you. Now you mad? But again, you got to be able to check that. And once you see that, Those are certain people that you got to cut off. Now, I ain't just necessarily saying cut off, but hey, like, I mean, cut off emotionally. Like, you cannot invest your time and energy in someone who is going to mess you over time and time again. See, a lot of times we'll get mad at somebody for messing us over. But the truth is that you can't get mad at somebody for sucking the life out you if you keep handing them the straw, fam. You can't get mad at somebody for sucking the life out you if you keep handing them the straw. You can't get mad at them. You can't run. You can't go run to your loved ones and say, oh, he did me wrong, or oh, she did me wrong. And each time you done ran to your loved ones is looking at you like, why you keep going back then? If they keep doing you wrong, why you keep going backwards? That's going backwards. Because I'm telling you, if somebody messed me over for real, they messed me all the way over. I do have the capabilities to forgive, but I will not forget that they messed me over. No. I will never give them a second bullet to shoot me with. If you shot me the first time, you shot me the first time. Boom, shot me. Right here. Head went back. What I look like giving you another bullet to shoot me again? Huh? Oh, yeah, here you go. Go on, take this bullet. No, go. You say you ain't gonna shoot me. You ain't gonna shoot me, right? You ain't gonna shoot me, right? Oh, yeah, but go on, take this bullet. Go on, put it in the gun. And you think they ain't gonna shoot you? You can't get mad at somebody for sucking the life out you if you keep handing them the straw, fam. You got to be able to manage your emotions. You got to be able to see toxicity from afar. You got to be able to see toxicity from afar. You got to be able to recognize red flags. You got to be able to recognize the red flags. You can't fix somebody who don't want to be fixed. If they keep messing you over and over and over, and you keep forgiving them, and they keep messing you over and over, it's not going to change. It's not going to change. And to be honest with you, Einstein said that you was insane for doing it. Because Einstein said if you do something over and over again, thinking that you're going to get a different result, you're not. You're not. You're not. You know, sometimes it's best that you walk away. You know, walk away. Listen, you can text me or go to my website. I only got 2 fragrances on my website. I generally make inspired scents. That's what I do. I jump in that lab and I will go to work. I can make any scent, almost any scent, or almost any fragrance, depending on if I got the notes. And I do have a lot of notes. But anyway, besides that, listen, go to my website, purchase my 2 fragrances, or hit me in my inbox, or text me 817-823-3730. Text me, and man, I'll get back with you. And I'll make you some fragrances. I can make you almost anything. I can make a lot of stuff. I can make candles. I can make shea butter. I can do all of that. Listen, it's Trent the Perfumist. Yeah, that's what I do. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. You can't get mad at somebody for sucking the life out of you. You can't get mad at somebody for sucking the life out of you if you keep handing them the straw. Do you know what that means? That means that if they messing your ass over and then you keep going back, and then they mess your ass over again and you keep going back, and they mess your ass over again and you keep going back, your ass don't need to be complaining. You just don't need to be complaining. I'm serious. You need to just live with the abuse as far as what's going on. You don't need to be complaining about nothing, because being honest with you, the more you complain and don't do nothing about it, what is that? Seriously, we got to call it something. What is that? Because you step out. I mean, and you've been stepping out for years, talking about your mate, talking about your husband, talking about your wife to other people. But you keep going back. I'm being honest with you. Talking about how bad they treating you, and how wrong they doing you, and this, that, and the third. But you keep going back. You can't get mad at them for sucking the life out your ass if you keep handing them the straw. Can't get mad, dog. Just can't. Being honest with you. Yeah. Can't get mad. Don't get mad. And man, eat that shit for real. If you gonna take it with pride. You know what I mean? Let somebody dog you out. Don't say nothing. But to let somebody dog you out and keep going back, we got to look at you. See, it's a difference. But see, I can't. If you constantly telling me that somebody is dogging you out, doing you wrong, dogging you out, this is all you complaining about, but you keep going back, I don't need to be questioning them. I need to be questioning you. Yeah. Because I'm going to be honest with you. You can say what you want. When you allow somebody to dog you out, yeah, for real. I got to be 100, man. I ain't faking with you. If somebody keeps dogging you out, I mean, when I'm say dogging you out, I'm talking about dogging you out. Lying to you, cheating on you, stealing from you. I mean, dragging your ass in the mud in any which way possible. Abuse, you name it. And you keep going back, then there's something wrong with you. Now, I'm going to tell you what it is. Now, we're going to go deep today. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's called your ass is in a trauma bond. You know what a trauma bond is? That's when somebody treats you good, they treat you bad, then they treat you ugly, then they treat you back good again. Good, bad, ugly, good again. See, the predator or the manipulator or the narcissist or the psychopath or the sociopath, whoever that might be, they learn your love language and then they feed your love language. And I'm talking about they feed the shit out your love language. If you love gifts, oh yeah, they gonna give your asses some gifts. If you love quality time, in the beginning, they gonna give you quality time. In the beginning, they gonna give you gifts. They gonna give you quality time. They gonna give you words of affirmation. That's another love language. They gonna talk in your ear. They gonna tell you all of the shit that you want to hear. And then they gonna give you, what is it? Physical touch. They gonna sex your ass down. They gonna sex you down when you need to be sexed down. What's the fifth love language? What is it? Quality is acts of service. Acts of service is the last one. They gonna feed that when they gonna wash your car. They gonna wash your clothes. I'm talking about they gonna treat you, cater in the beginning. Do you hear what I'm saying? In the beginning. That's why I say they find out what your love language is and they treat you good. Then they treat you bad. Once they treat you bad and you question them about treating you bad, and then they go ham on your ass and go to treating you real ugly, and you can't understand why this person claim that they love you is treating you this way, And then when you heartbroken and can't understand why they acting this way, they go to treating your ass good again. They start feeding your love language. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Then that's what you fall in love with. You don't fall in love with them. You don't fall in love with them. You got a chemical imbalance that's going on within you that they treating you good, bad, and ugly. Back to good again. Now, these are the elements that a pimp uses to get being honest with you. See, I ain't gonna cut no corners with you. Yeah, a pimp is gonna treat his whore good, bad, ugly. Back to good again. He gonna feed her love language. He gonna treat her bad. He gonna tell her to go out there, go in the streets, go get that money and bring it right back. And if she don't bring it back, something bad gonna happen. And then what he gonna do when she come and bring it back? He gonna treat her good again. What is she? She's in a trauma bond. She's an emotional individual and on an emotional roller coaster ride. Don't know when she coming or going. And he got her trapped. Now, you ain't got to be no pimp to get somebody trapped. You just got to be able to know and recognize the red flags. See, if you don't recognize the red flags, you gonna get trapped in what? A trauma bond. And your ass gonna be running around here acting crazy and for real. You know it. A lot of it when you was young, usually when you was young, you was trapped in a trauma bond. When you busting out windows, you breaking because they won't do what you want them to do. And they cheating on you and they lying on you and you wanting to beat them up. You wanting to kill them because they won't do what you want them to do. They hurting you in any which way. No, that's a trauma bond. All day, every day. You better recognize I'm serious. So that's why I always say, you got to be able to recognize the red flags, man. Just because it's glitter, that don't mean it's gold. Man. Remember that. Just because it glitter, that don't mean it's gold. Just because it bling bling, fool's gold. I remember what I tell you, and I'm gonna tell you something else. This is true game, especially a predator. You know how to recognize a predator. This is how you're gonna recognize a predator: a narcissist, a psychopath, sociopath, somebody with a personality disorder, or somebody that don't have a personality disorder who just practice Machiavellianism. For real. These are the people. They gonna do something. They gonna do something that they gonna treat you super good in the beginning. Yeah, what I tell you, they're gonna find out your love language, and they are going to be God's gift to the world in the beginning. But that's just the trap. So anytime somebody is being too good to you, you watch them for real. Somebody claiming they love you and they ain't known you but 2 damn weeks. How the hell you gonna love me and you don't know me? You just know me. You just met me 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm just madly in love with you. I just don't know what to do. How you gonna be madly in love with me and you don't know what to do and you just met me? Huh? You're so beautiful. You're so handsome. You so. How you just met me? I mean, you got anybody to go to talking about they love you and they just met you, watch them. I'm friends and all that shit. Oh, we just chemics. We just best friends. And they just met you 2 weeks ago. We just clicked. No. Don't believe that bullshit for real. Those are red flags. That's the reason why you can't see the red flags, because they disguised well, The biggest trick the devil played on the world was making the world believe he didn't exist. Yeah. Evil is hitting through empathy. Do you know what that means? An evil person knows how to mimic empathy. For real. That's what makes them good at what they do. They good at mimicking empathy. They good at having you fall in love with them because you really think that they are an empathetic person. And they're not empathetic. They just know how to mimic empathy. I'm giving facts today. Hey, listen, go to my website, roseoflifeherbs.com. I got 2 fragrances. I got Angels 1111 and Black Rose Oud. Go check them out for me. And if you want to support me, man, go to my website and just purchase my fragrance. And if you want me to make you some fragrances yourself, go to my inbox. Check out my inbox or my phone number. I don't answer the phone, but if you text me, I will respond back to you on, especially if you're trying to purchase some fragrances from me, because that's what I do. I'm a perfumist. For real. Now, but again, I said all that to say this. Watch out for watch out for people who is extremely too damn nice to your ass in the beginning. Watch out for folks who talking about they love you and they just met you. Those are red flags. Watch out for people who try to turn you against your friends and family to be with them. For real. That's a red flag. You find somebody that is trying to turn you against your friends and your family, talking about your friends and family is jealous of you, that's a red flag. You need to watch that person. The reason why they're trying to get you to turn against your friends and family, because they know that your friends and family know that they ass ain't shit. For real. That's why they trying to turn you. They know. They know your friends and your families know that they ass ain't shit. So they gonna try to turn you against your friends and your family. For real. Red flag. I'm just giving you game. Yeah. Anybody that's gaslighting your ass. I'm telling you what gaslighting is. What's gaslighting, Trent? That's somebody that done said something. You know they said it, and then the next day they come back and say they didn't say it. And they argue your ass down, saying, I didn't say that. No, I didn't. And you know you heard them. You know that's what they said. But they arguing you down, talking about they didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I don't even talk like that. I didn't say that. And you know they said that. Yeah, that's gaslighting. Listen, you got to watch out for that. What is that? That's a red flag, fam. That's a red flag. I'm serious. I'm real. Hey, I love y'all. Peace, love, and understanding. Like I say, man, go to my website, roseoflifeherb.com. Go purchase my 2 fragrances. I got 2 fragrances. I got, but I make so many fragrances. I haven't put them on my website. You got to contact me. Listen, text me at 817-823-3730. Text me. Say, hey, Trent, I want to purchase some fragrances. I know I can make 3,000 fragrances. I got all of the top fragrances that's out today. From Baccarat to Creed, to Dolce & Gabbana, Prada, you name it, I can make it. Peace, love, and understanding. Watch out for the snakes in the grass and cut your grass.